Guys, we're just, Kelly's logging on to her live
Facebook. But it decided not to let me. So, oh, we're live. Did it say we're live?
Yes, it does.
Well, then it did let me. It just said it wasn't letting me. So let me get back on here now. Hello, everybody. I just posted it live on Facebook. So if you are watching us on Facebook, there is a link at the top of that post to get you onto the Zoom, because in Zoom you can participate and get the readings. On Facebook you can watch us, but we can't really follow all the comments and everything. I do my best and try, and I will try to post the link in the comments when I see people asking. It just sometimes is difficult, so I'm doing my best.
Yep, you're on live Facebook right now, Kelly. I've got my phone here.
I know, I'm trying to find it too. I'm like, where am I?
Here we are.
So I only watch it in one place on my main page. So if people are commenting on the other groups, I don't see those comments at all. I just realized that that was happening recently. So just so you know, if you're on, it just sometimes, if you're on my actual page, Medium Kelly, I can see the comments. But if you're on like my Signs from Life page or one of my event calendar pages, I will not be able to see it. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Kelly. I wrote hi.
I won't be able to see who it is or who's watching or any of that. So just so everybody knows that's on Facebook, it's best to join us. The link. Okay, the link is in the post. So let me see if I can get it here. If I can copy it from the post. Let's see. There it is. That's the link, guys. So I'll see if I can respond to you, Colleen McDevitt. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there you go. There's the link. So if you're on Facebook, join us on Zoom so you could participate. So let's start. I think we've got a lot of people. We just keep admitting them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I want to start and explain to everybody what happened to you today, Allison.
Oh, yeah.
So in case we have to go through this again and kick some people out and start over. But people have been bombarding Zoom and doing some inappropriate thing. So
Linda's iPhone somehow got on the...
Yeah, stop video for her. Okay, there we go. So everybody, you cannot have your video or your sound. Just Cheryl, Allison, and I will have video and sound. You can write in the chat, and if we're going to do a reading for you, we will bring you on for that reading. But otherwise, keep your video and your sound muted, please. That would be great. Okay, wow, they're just piling in. Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody. Pam. If you're on Facebook, there is a link to join, and that way you can participate, okay? Here's the link. I'm going to post it on Facebook again.
Marie says, appreciate your reminder every week, Kelly. Sure appreciate your reminder.
Well, thank you. I try to remember. Oh, my goodness. Look at them all.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Laura. Barbara, hi, guys, for joining us. Hi, Elizabeth. Yay, so excited.
So if you're new on, keep your video off and your sound muted, please. We're just, we're doing it that's different this week because I'm not going to use the webinar anymore. We're just going to use Facebook. But also, that way it works better. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Look at them all. So we're just going to kind of admit everybody here. So I'll just keep telling everybody, keep your sounds off and your videos off, please. Thank you so much. It'll just help with this. You can chat. And if we're going to do a reading for you or whatever, we'll bring you on. But that way everybody can kind of see us on Facebook and see what's going on, and they don't see 1,000 million faces. Although that is pretty cool too. All right, so how many okay, so we've got a good number on right now. I think we can get started, and we've got about nine, what's this say? Okay, you're good, Elise. Because it's only the people in Zoom that were doing that too. Everybody on Facebook, all they do, they can see us, but they can't participate. But I can see the comments. Thank you, Elise. Everybody's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, okay. So I wonder how long they'll be joining for. It's hard doing the waiting. Should we just eliminate the waiting room now?
Sure. Yeah, if you'd like to do
Just-
that, that's fine.
I'll just take it off and then they could just join in that way.
Sure.
And we'll just keep an eye on who joins in because it's becoming like you have to do it over and over and over. And why don't I disable the sound now? I do think that that's an annoying chime. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're just getting acquainted with, well, at least I'm getting acquainted. Allison's probably familiar with all of this, using the Zoom in this way, everybody. So here's the meeting ID, Cassie. It's changed because we're doing it a little bit different. I'm just going to paste it in here. There you go.
Yep.
Come on and join us in.
Yeah, meeting ID. She was asking for meeting ID.
Yeah, so I just gave her the link. It has the ID in there. Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay,
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hi, Michelle.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. So you guys ready to get started?
Sure, sure.
I forgot my light, so I'm not in the dark. There we go. How's everybody tonight? I know Allison and Cheryl had an interesting day earlier.
Oh, thank you.
They were having fun.
Yeah.
You want to tell them or no?
Sure, go ahead, Cheryl. I'm a little tired, so retelling today is hard for me, but Cheryl, if you'd like to.
Well, Allison Gannon and I were on live Facebook earlier, or actually we were on a Zoom, live Facebook Zoom earlier, and we did have some, intruders that, just were, not part of a group feeling, and they were able to, I guess it's apparent now that Zoom needs more security. So that's what's happened. But so we had to turn on the security. That's all that was. But we were able to go on live Facebook earlier because Allison and I, have a class coming up, which we'll mention at the end of today's program. But it's really a thrill to be on Zoom and to be with you guys tonight. We want to say hi to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's such a great day for being with you because every week I'm so grateful to be with Kelly and Allison and to offer readings to bring through your loved ones in spirit. So really, you guys, we thank you for the opportunity to do this. It's such a privilege and honor, and it's a lot of fun too. All right. It's a lot of fun and some healing happens along the way. Yeah. So Kelly, do you want to tell us who you are? Kelly Eckhart, medium Kelly.
I am Kelly Eckhart. I am a psychic medium. Yes, that's me. And I live, okay, so everybody, no videos. So I'm just going to turn the videos off. Thank you. We're only going to have Allison, Cheryl, and I on video and sound, just so everybody knows. That way it's easier for everybody to see what's going on. No videos, please. Thank you, Allison. Are you doing that? You're awesome. You're so quick. I can't even get to it before she's already done it. So just Allison, Cheryl, and I on video and sound. And so that way we can see each other, and we're only going to bring people in if we're going to read for them. Okay. And you guys can chat. So you can write to us in the chat. I know this is a little bit different than the thing. You have a little bit more options, but please don't turn the videos or the sound on. Okay, so I'm a psychic medium. I live in Huntington Beach, and what was I saying? Oh, and then I do readings via phone or Zoom. And when we're not having the COVID-19 stay at home, I do them in my office here in Huntington Beach. I also do small group readings at people's homes or via Zoom. I'm doing actually a small group reading on Zoom this Sunday night. I'm excited. Sometimes they come to my office and I'll do the reading here, and that's for up to 10 people, and everybody in the group will get a reading. And it's kind of a fun event. Sometimes people make the most of it. They have food and wine or drinks and stuff like that, and it's kind of a fun time. So I enjoy doing it, and Spirit loves to come through and have a good time with us. So that's some of the things I do. I also teach a development circle for free, but right now it's not working. I might be doing it on Zoom for my meetup. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So have to learn Zoom a little bit more, and I think I might be able to do that. And I created this group just to kind of like go on live and kind of like build up my skills with not being so nervous in front of people, even though I'm not really in front of you. I feel like I am. And it's sort of my goal this year. And then I was so happy when Allison and Cheryl agreed to come on with me every week because they're my favorites. And we have so much fun together. And I think we all work really well together. And so I enjoy that. So, and then the other thing, there is a lot of events going on that Allison and Allison is putting on. And I know Allison and Cheryl have an event that's coming up. And I have an event that's coming up. So we do want to talk about some of those events tonight. No videos, please. Thank you, Allison. And so I'm going to just share mine real quick, and then I'm going to let Allison and Cheryl talk about their one that's coming up. And then maybe Allison wants to talk about all of her exciting ones that are coming up. But they are really cool events. They are online because that's the only events that we can do right now. But I think you guys will be excited to hear about them. And I really feel like this is a good time to talk about them. So I'm just going to share mine really quick because I'm super excited. And then I'm going to let Allison share all of hers, which are coming up before mine. So I'm sorry, Allison. But I just posted an event on my Facebook, and it's for all mothers or angel moms, moms who have lost children. And it's on May 9th. And it'll be like a day of readings, and you can sign up. And I have asked many of my medium friends to volunteer and give readings that day. So from 11 to 5, we will have pretty much 4 readers every hour. They're just little 15-minute readings, but it's just like a nice day to give back. And then we also have a bunch of speakers, which we will be live streaming each little speaking event onto Facebook. You don't have to sign up for that. You can either just show up to the Zoom, or you can show up on Facebook and watch it. And everybody's going to speak about different afterlife subjects, which I think are very healing and very helpful. And these will be going on while the readers are also going on. So you could go on to the link on my event or on my website and sign up and pay for the readings. They're $25, or if you can't afford the reading, I have a coupon on there for you to use to get the free reading. And it's an honor system, really. All the mediums have volunteered, so I just say, you know, it is an honor system. Be honest. If you can afford $25, pay it. If you can't, it's fine. No one's going to be hurt, because really nobody's doing this for the money. We're all doing this to really give back. And then at 6 o'clock that night, for anybody who couldn't make it, for any of the moms that couldn't make it, we're going to have like a little Facebook Live, and everybody's donated a bunch of readings, and I'm going to give them away. So that's what's happening on May 9th. And that's a little ways out. It's a few weeks out, but I just am excited because I've been wanting to do this for years. Every year I try to do something in honor of my son. I lost on Mother's Day weekend. So that's what that is. And you can find out that info on my Facebook page, Medium Kelly, or on my website. Look for Angel Moms on my website. And now I'm going to let Allison or Cheryl, whoever wants to start, tell about their amazing events, which are coming up really soon here. And I highly, highly, highly recommend you take the one that, is it this weekend, Cheryl?
Well, our event together is coming up April 22nd.
Okay, so 22nd. And I want to take that event. So I think everybody should hear about that. So I'm going to let you go, Cheryl.
Well, thank you guys. My name is Cheryl Murphy. I'm also a medium and a psychic, and I have the privilege to teach a manifesting class later this month. It's April 22nd. It's called The Art of Manifesting. And Allison Gannon with me this evening, she and I are teaching this class about reminding you that you are a co-creator and that we are manifesting now, and how we can use that beautiful, positive, frequency and vibration of love and giving and compassion for all involved and for everyone on the planet, how we're still all tapped into that manifesting energy. So we'll put up a link, if Allison might put up a link later, but we'll make sure you find out about it before the evening is over. But thank you so much again, Kelly, for arranging these Wednesday nights. I mean, they just mean so much to me. I look forward to them every week. So thank you again. And everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Allison Gannon and let her tell you about herself and what she's all about with spiritcommunication.com. Allison, take it away.
Hi, everybody. So I am Allison, and I also live in Southern California along with Kelly and Cheryl. That is my website, spiritcommunication.com, and you can find my classes there as well as private readings. Upcoming events, it's a really busy week, not week, but month in April, and then also in May. So Cheryl talked about our class, The Art of Manifesting. And I'm going to put the link up for that. That begins April 22nd. It's a 2-part class. I also teach psychic investigation, how to become a psychic detective. And that also, I'm putting them all up right now. And that also begins in April. It's a weekend course, April 24th through 26th. You don't have to be, I mean, we're all intuitive, but you don't have to be a medium to take that course. Just have an interest in finding missing persons, pets, or things. And I teach a lot of tools and techniques. If you can't come to all the live sessions, they are recorded, so you can watch the replay. And then I'm really excited on May 2nd, which is a Saturday, all 3 of us, plus 7 of our colleagues are doing a psychic fair. So there's 10 psychic mediums doing a psychic fair, and there are limited tickets. But you can purchase a ticket which gets you 3 15-minute private readings with 3 different mediums or 3 different psychics. You can ask life path issues, or you can connect to a loved one. We also have a couple animal communicators on there. We have someone who's a medical intuitive. We have an astrologer. So it's really going to be a fun day of getting psychic and mediumship readings, and that's the Mystic Fair. And you can, so session 1 and session 2, you buy a ticket and that gives you 3 readings. And if you just want 1 reading, session 3 allows you just to buy a 1 15-minute reading. And the very last thing is I do something called psychic sit-ups, and they're practice exercises for people who want to hone and develop their psychic or mediumship skills. So on Mondays, it's psychic, and Wednesdays, it's mediumship. You can be a brand new psychic for the psychic classes. They're fun exercises for mediumship. You should not be a beginner. You should at least have connected to the spirit world, because that follows a more traditional route. And I think that's about it. So those are the main things going on in my world. And Kelly, are we ready to rock and roll?
We are. I was just taking my headphones off because they're giving me a headache. So if you guys might hear my dog growling, sorry.
Can I just start off just by saying, everyone who's on our call with us tonight and on Facebook, can you please just type in a name in the chat box or on Facebook who you'd like to dedicate tonight to? Maybe there's a loved one, or maybe it's for yourself that you would like to just dedicate all this loving energy that comes through tonight. We always do that, like in yoga. If you are a yoga practitioner, you always dedicate your yoga practice for that day to someone, whether it's for their health, their well-being, their healing, manifesting, what have you. But just think about others too, because we are creating such a beautiful energy being together tonight. So
That's
thank
beautiful.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's nice. So, how did you want to start this, Cheryl and Allison? Do you want me just do we want to talk about anything else? Do we want to? We don't have the Q&A anymore.
Yeah, let's do some readings.
Yeah. That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking. Well, I can start.
Okay.
Well, let's kind of go in order. I'll do one, then the next person, the next person, and we'll just kind of see where it goes.
Sounds good.
And if anyone had questions, can they type them in the chat box?
Yeah. If you have questions, type them in the chat.
And we'll see if we can't get 1 or 2 of those answered for tonight. But yeah, we'll do our readings and bring you in on audio, I believe. That's Kelly's plan. So
yeah, if we connect with somebody. So I'm when we connect with somebody, not if. So let me just see who I have here. So I know I've got a lot of people, so I just want to pick one. And it's funny. I actually feel like I have an animal, and I'm going to start with an animal. I know that's silly, but that's who I've got. I know I've got a dog, and I always connect with little dogs. But you know what this is? I feel like this is a big dog that thought it was a little dog. And so that's why I want to go there. I know this is like a bigger dog. I can just feel the energy, but it thought it was a little dog. It wanted to sit on your lap like it was a little kitty or a little dog or something. And it was just a funny dog. I want to say he, but I call a lot of dogs he, so I don't know if it's a he or she, but I do want to say he. I know that he would have had to been put down. And I also know that he would have lived a pretty long time, but it was still early for him to be put down. And it was difficult for the family. But he wants everybody to know, I feel like in the family, like, hey, like I was ready to go. I was in pain. I do feel like you did the right thing is what he's saying. Can anybody understand a dog in spirit? He was a bigger dog, but thought he was a little dog. If so, tell me in the comments here. Please. I can, Barbara Felder. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going once. I'm going twice. Okay, so I am going to pull Barbara in here. If you don't mind, Barbara, there she is. Unmute. Hi, Barbara, can you hear me? I don't know if she can hear me. I don't know how to turn her camera back on, but we don't need it, right?
She should be able to hear you because she could hear you talking about her dog.
Yeah, but she's not answering. I unmuted her. Oh, she muted. Yeah, I unmuted her. Can you hear me? I can hear you. No, we can't hear you.
No, we can't hear you, Barbara.
Maybe go out and come back in.
Or make sure your volume's turned up. I guess it is if you can hear.
Oh, because she called in. She's on the phone, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Do you see me going on? Okay, so Barbara, I'm just going to give you a message so we can move on. So I know this dog is coming through with a lot of like, just wants to bring like closure and let you know that he's okay. No, I'm on my computer. Oh, how interesting. Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure what happened, Barbara. Maybe you need headphones. Sometimes some computers make you wear headphones, but you can answer in the chat box, please. That would be great. Can you understand the dog was like a bigger dog that thought it was a smaller dog? And so yes, okay. And would you also understand that you had to put this dog down a little bit sooner than like, I feel like she was older, but she could have lived longer. Can you understand that? Her video just came, yes. Oh, her video, oh, you got a video of her. How nice. I just really feel like she wants you to know that she's okay. Like she's, you know, at peace and she's not in pain anymore. And she really felt like you were a good dog mom and everything. And she just wants you to know that she's with you always. I also feel like there's another dog that's that you have now. Like you've either got another dog or there was another dog that you had, because I feel like she's talking about the new dog. Okay, so she just wants you to know she's happy for you. She loves you. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going to move on. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, so should I do another one?
Sure.
That was kind of a quick one, huh?
And just okay. Does everyone on Facebook know they can jump on Zoom to participate?
Yeah, if you want to participate, it's best to be on Zoom. I can't do much on the Facebook. I'm going to try to post the link to you guys. So it's best if you join us on Zoom. That way we can, you know, see your comments right away. The comments show delayed on Facebook, unfortunately.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and so we can't really tell like what you're answering to all the time.
That's why.
Yeah. So somebody said they had a small dog that thought he was a huge dog, but I know I had a huge dog that thought he was a small dog because I could see he was showing me trying to like cuddle up like he was a little tiny dog on your lap.
Oh.
But he didn't fit. So I'm going to move on though to a spirit person. So I know I've got a man that's coming in. I'm trying to figure out the relationship here, so I'm just going to kind of describe his personality, and hopefully the relationship will drop in. I feel like I might possibly have two people. That's why I'm a little bit confused here. So I know I've got a man that's coming through. He feels like he's kind of an outgoing, fun-spirited guy. He's got a lot of energy. He's very I would say somebody that gets along with everybody, charismatic. That's the word. He's very charismatic. There's a lot of, he's also a very empathic person. I feel like he very much cared about other people, and he was always there for his friends. He would have a lot of good friends. He was just that kind of a person. And it's interesting. I don't usually get stuck on relationships, so I'm sorry, but I do want to say this is a father, but he also feels like it's a friend. So that's why I'm thinking, if I have two people, or if this is a father who's really very much like your buddy, you would hang out and have a good time with them. And I keep hearing a name that starts with a B, the letter B. Don't tell us anything in the comments, please, about your loved ones, because we want to bring that information through for you. Okay. So definitely, though, I feel like the letter B is important. Like his name would either start with a B, or somebody in the family starts with the letter B that he's connecting to, like Bobby or Brian, like a B name. I know I've got a B name. And so somebody in the family has a letter B that starts with the name, like Bobby or Brian or something like that. Shauna, can you understand that? Sounds like my Poppy B. Name is my grandma B. His dad is Brian. Okay, you know what? I feel like Brian, because I said the name Brian, Nikki, oh, and Marie. Okay, so you just said Bobby, makes sense. So let me keep going because I've got a few people that can take this, and I want to get more information for you. Okay, so I just want to get more information before I decide who I'm with. So I know I've got this man that's coming through. He's connected to the name, I feel like Bobby or Brian or something like that. I know it's a B name. I also feel like he is a father who's like somebody's buddy. He is like not just your dad, he's your best friend, or you would have a lot of fun with him. I know that he would have a family, and I feel like there's at least 3 children, because I keep seeing like 1 of 3, and I'm not sure what that means, but I know there's 3 children, or at least 3 children, maybe more. I also feel like he's an outdoor kind of person. He enjoys being outdoors in the sun. He likes to be around water, things like that. He's a very active person. Their-in-law has a son, Brian. So Joanna, your ex-brother-in-law, no video, please. Thank you. We'll bring you on when we're ready, okay? So Barbara and Brian, I can connect with. He has 3 children, love the beach. Okay, Nikki, I feel like I'm with you, Nikki. I'm gonna bring you on. Just give me a second, because you can take pretty much everything. Unmute. Nikki, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. Allison, can you do the camera thingy? How do I do that? Oh, ask to start video. There we go. I found it. See, I'm learning. So Nikki, you can understand this is this a father or a father-in-law? What did you say?
It's my grandfather, who we were so close that he was more like a father as well.
And he's your buddy. Yes.
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm not just this, I'm like a buddy. Like we had a good time together. We laughed together.
Oh, so much.
And can you understand the having to be outside? I feel like that was really important, like having the sun and just getting that outdoor time, because he worked hard, I feel like, most of his life. Can you
Very hard worker, yes. And he loved the beach.
And did he have 3 children?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And so this is your mother's father?
My dad's father.
Dad's father. Oh, sorry. I thought you said mom. Sorry. Okay. So definitely, you know, and your dad, I feel like, and him had a good time together. They enjoyed each other's company, even though they were a little bit different, because I feel like your dad's a little bit more conservative. They had fun together. Yes.
Yes.
And would you also understand your grandmother would have passed before him, I feel?
After.
Oh, okay. Well, if she passed after him, would you understand why he felt alone towards the end of his life? Like, I don't know if maybe he was not doing so well and he was in the hospital or in a nursing home by himself.
No, it was unexpected. So we were all there.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to make sure I can work this out, because I know that I have this feeling like if he wasn't, if she didn't pass before him, I feel like at the end of his life, not like the day he died, at the end of his life, towards the end of his life, there's like this separation between the two of them. So I don't know if they like did their own thing and they just kind of like were really independent of each other.
No.
I can't get past that one. I'm not sure. Maybe I have a piggyback here and I'm getting somebody else. Can anybody else understand that? All but the not 3 kids, 3 grandchildren. So, well, let me just keep going, because I'm not sure, but I feel like I might have a piggyback, but I'm going to keep going with this. But you
Okay.
can understand which name now. The B name was Brian.
Brian's my dad, and B is also my grandmother.
Okay, because I feel like this B name is very like it's attached to this person. And your dad's still here, yes?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And would you also understand, I feel like in the family, you know, is it your grandmother, was she very involved with everybody in the family? Was she kind of like a matriarch?
Probably not.
Okay, so I might have the wrong person. I'm sorry. I thought for sure is with you, but I think I'm with somebody else. So I'm
Okay.
going to open this back up for everybody, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's okay.
Will you mute for me? So Shauna, can you take everything except the 3 children, but you can take the 3 grandchildren. Okay, yeah. And then Nikki, I was just talking with, and then I can't take a brother-in-law because I feel like this is a dad or like a grandfather that's like a dad. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this, Shauna. I'm gonna pull you in. Oops. Where's Shauna? Oh, there she, oops, where'd she go? I have this thing where I scroll. Okay, Shauna.
Hi ladies.
Hi. So let me just kind of go on so you can understand. This is a
My dad.
Your dad. Okay, so it is your dad. Perfect, because I felt a dad. Okay, yeah. Perfect. So, and you can understand the B name. Somehow there's a connection to the B name and somebody in the family.
Yep.
Okay,
Bobby.
It's Bobby. Okay, because that was the first name I said, Bobby or Brian. So that's fine. Perfect. I do feel like this is a piggyback. So Nikki, just listen in because it is a piggyback, but I feel like I'm with the Bobby name. And who is Bobby in the family? Is that somebody that's alive, right?
Well, we have a Bob that's alive, but Bobby is actually on the other side.
Okay, so Bobby's coming in with your dad. And is Bobby related to your dad?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So they're coming in together. And would you understand with your dad the fun, like he's really fun and he's your buddy and
yes.
being outdoors and all of this?
Yes, absolutely.
And would you understand the feeling of being disconnected, like he passed before mother?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like he passed before his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very independent as well. You understand this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And would you also understand with him, I feel like it's really important to talk about, I don't know if this is like not just the outdoors, but I feel like I want to go to like what would you call it? Like the mountains, kind of like, you know, those kinds of places, like where the big redwood trees are, and you know, and maybe there's lakes and things like that. Like this is something that maybe it was important to the family. Would you understand this?
Yep. Tahoe. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say Tahoe, but I thought because that's in my data bank because I lived up there, right? But I was like, no, it's not Tahoe. I don't know where she lives, but it's not Tahoe. I always just go to Tahoe. That's so funny. I should have just said
Tahoe.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my go-to, but then that Spirit uses that, you know, because that's my place. I went there a lot too. So because I feel like he's talking about these family trips, but he was so outgoing. Do you understand this? And you said his passing was unexpected, or was that the other person?
It was unexpected.
It was. I do feel like it was unexpected and people weren't expecting him to pass because I feel like he's young and you are young. So I know he passed young. But I do feel like there was something that like some sort of a health issue that nobody knew about. Would you understand this?
Yes.
And was this the heart?
Yeah.
Okay. This he was young to die from this.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like, I don't feel like he was at risk of these types of things. So it was kind of a shock. Was this a genetic heart condition that nobody knew about?
I've been told that, but nobody really knows.
Okay. The reason I ask is my son passed from a genetic heart condition, it's like hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. And it's like we didn't know about it until after he passed and we had the autopsy done.
Yeah.
And it was
and
kind
they
of a
didn't do an
shock.
autopsy.
Are you
Yeah.
waiting? Did you?
They didn't do an autopsy.
Ah, that's why, yeah. So just something to keep in mind because he was very young, I feel. And he just and I also feel like he's always looking after the family. He's always looking after and giving you signs, like he's always around you. Did you just get a new car? Or
No,
did you do something to your car then?
I have his car.
Ah, but have you done some work to it recently? Like what have you done different to it? Because I feel like there's something new about it.
The only thing new is like shortly after he died, I accidentally broke the mirror by backing out and not paying attention. So that's the only thing that's new. We haven't got
Okay,
it
then
yet.
he's teasing you about that because I feel like he's talking about something new in the car, something new in the car. But have you had it serviced recently or no?
Just its regular checkup.
Okay, I do feel like there's something going on, like maybe that you're gonna have to get it checked out here soon. I feel like he's like watching over you and he's saying like, hey, go get the car checked out. There's something weird. I feel like it's making a weird noise. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so he's saying go get it checked out. Go get it checked out.
Okay.
So he's being dad on the other side. He's looking
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
And I also feel like even though you don't have a new car, you want a new car. Is this correct? Because I feel like he's saying she wants a new car.
You're not supposed to say that in front of my husband. You're gonna give me trouble.
He's talking about it. Your dad's talking about it. So it's just funny because he's like talking about you wanting a new car. So he's aware of that. Okay, I feel like you're dreaming about new cars, he's saying.
Yeah. I always find ways to spend money.
Yeah, me too. It's a thing. So just know dad's like really aware of what's going on. Now, do you have a brother too?
I do.
And was it his birthday recently or is his birthday coming up? Because I feel like I want to say something like to him, like congratulations or happy birthday or something to brother.
It was in October.
No, this is something different then. Is there something that he just did that he'd want to be congratulated for, or something that he accomplished, or something that he's proud of? Because I feel like dad wants to pat him on the back. Okay.
Yeah, I'll circle back with my brother. I know he has a horse that he's getting ready to put into competition, so that might be it.
Yeah, he wants to pat him on the back and say, good job, good job. So like, I don't know, it's like congratulations kind of thing. Okay, so he's like really kind of reaching out to him, telling him that. And is the month of June important? Is that somebody's birthday, anniversary, or passing?
It's my son's birthday.
Okay, so he wants to acknowledge that. He was very close with your son, yes?
Yes.
Because I feel like they have this kind of kindred spirits thing going on, that your son very much feels them around. Okay,
Yes.
I don't know how old your son is, but I just feel like there's this like connection.
Yeah,
with the two
absolutely.
of them, and they're a lot alike. I feel like in many ways.
Mhm.
So, and who fishes? Who likes
My
to
dad.
Okay, because he's taking me. But did he fly fish, or did he like to fish in the river?
He fished, yeah, in the river. Yeah.
Okay, you know how they wear those big boots?
Yeah.
Do you have those boots? Because he's
I
wearing the
think
boots.
so. I think
Yeah,
so.
because I feel like I'm standing in the river in those boots. That's why I was saying fly fishing, but I guess any fishing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just see like I have a nice chair by the side of the river and I'm just enjoying my day. So that's what he's doing right now. He's fishing on the other side and along the river in a beautiful spot. So, and I do feel like there's a waterfall nearby. So I feel like this is a special area where there's a waterfall. Would you understand that?
Waterfalls are important to me, so that makes sense.
Okay, because he's bringing a waterfall, and it's funny because I'm also seeing a rainbow. So I don't know if that means anything special to you as well, because he's like, show her the rainbow, show her the rainbow. So does that mean something? Obviously, okay, because he just wants to like acknowledge the rainbow. So I do believe he brings you rainbows to let you know he's around. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that.
Okay, thank
And
you.
just know that he wants you to know he's always around, he supports you and loves you, and he's watching over the family, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, well, that was a nice one. I'm glad I found the right person, and I'm sorry, Nikki. Hopefully you'll get another reading here from one of these amazing people here with me.
Thank you,
Your
Kelly.
turn, guys.
Well, Kelly, I'll go next, but just to let you know, there are a lot of people on Facebook. You know, I don't know.
Let me give them some. So if you're on Facebook, guys, it's best to come inside Zoom. I'll send you the link again. And that way you can participate, because you can't really participate in Facebook because there is a delay. And so I'm just sending the link to you guys. All right. And if you want to join us, you can. Vanessa, come in and get a reading. Maybe somebody will pick you. Come on in. Okay, let's see. Everybody on Facebook, I'm just posting the link to all of your comments. So if you want to join us, just click on that link and it'll bring you in. Okay, so let's see, reply. And again, when we're doing the readings, try not to tell us anything in the comments other than what you can understand, like yes, no, I don't know, but don't give us all the information, because we want to have something to give you from your spirit loved ones so that you know that we're connecting with them. I hope that helps. Okay, I think I replied to everybody, but I'm not sure, you guys, but I did my best.
Okay.
They
Well,
should have a link somewhere.
to let you know, Nikki and Chrissy, they just say that was so beautiful, Kelly.
Aww.
Colleen said, so happy for you, Shauna. And, you know, Shauna said the rainbow thing is everything I've been waiting for. That's all I ever needed.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Shauna. I'm so glad.
We're so happy
So
for
glad.
you, Shauna.
Yeah. Okay, sending the link. Okay, and then somebody says it won't let me click on the link. I don't know why it won't let you click on the link. That's weird. Try just going into a meeting using the meeting ID. The meeting ID is all the digits at the end of the link, okay? So try, I'm just gonna tell them using the ID, the number at the end for the meeting ID to join. All right, go ahead, Cheryl.
Okay, well, I know that there's so much love coming through tonight on the call tonight, but I did feel someone coming through, and I do feel I have a male here. I kept hearing the name Dan or Danny. I kept hearing the song, Oh, Danny Boy, you know, Oh, Danny Boy. So I just want to start with the name, because I do feel I have somebody pretty rambunctious with me. And Marie, is your father's name Dan? I also want to say I feel like I have an engineer, or I feel very techie and very engineering. Marie, can you understand that also? Because I just feel very smart. Like he wants to tell me how to work my computer, and he wants to tell me all about my computer. And he, can you understand that, Marie? I mean, I'm getting all these yeses. So can we bring her on the call, Kelly or Allison? Can you bring Marie on, Marie Lyons, or maybe I can help you there. I'm sorry, I should be able to do this. Sorry.
Unmuted. She's unmuted.
Marie, you're unmuted. Is that right? Are you with us?
No, Marie. She is unmuted.
Okay. Well, and you can always just continue to type in the chat box if you prefer, but you would understand that he's a hands-on kind of guy. Like he wants to know about everything or learn about everything. This is what I'm feeling, Marie. Yeah, because he has his hands on the computer, like he just has this thirst for knowledge, and he wants to look into Zoom and see everything that's going on. Can you also understand he had a problem with his eyes, Marie, or maybe he had an eye problem later in life? I knew he wore glasses though, right? And yes, and yes. So, you know, I just feel that he wants to tell you that he's feeling a lot better with that. Also, would he have passed from a heart condition or surrounding a heart situation? And you can just type in yes when you're ready, or if that makes sense to you, a cancer. Was it okay? That fair enough. So let me just see what else, because I feel like he is very when I feel his personality, I just feel so expressive with you. Like he's a little bit impatient. Do you understand? He's got all this energy. Like I said, rambunctious. He's got all this energy, and he also has a lot of impatience. Yeah, like he's tapping his foot. Like he's one of these great multitaskers, I feel, right? And if you want to come on the call, Marie, you can. But we'll just let you type in the chat box. Along with what Kelly just said, I feel, Marie, that there was an anniversary coming up around his, yeah, there's an anniversary coming up, but it felt like either it was around his passing. Does that also make sense to you? And I know Kelly maybe has said the month of June. I also felt the month of June with me. So I just want to double check if you can understand that. But your dad, lots of love. I mean, when I mentioned the heart earlier, I mean, all of this love just came flooding out with you. So is it also true, Marie, that he's telling me like you don't know which way to go in life? Like right now you're standing still and you're kind of pivoting, you know, trying to make decisions left and right. Yep. He passed January 1988. Okay. Yep. I don't know what that means, February, but anyway, so he passed around 1988. But do you also understanding an upcoming birthday then, or an upcoming anniversary? I just want to say that there's something coming up for you, some opportunity that he keeps talking about, but also you understand the pivoting, like right now you're at a crossroads or you're at an impasse, like you're not sure if you are, not even sure if you're getting ready to move. Like he's talking about you're wanting to leave where you are, like you're getting to be kind of in an uncomfortable spot, like you're not sure. And I know a lot of people might be at that direction. I don't know what you look like, Marie, but he told me your hair has gotten longer and he is appreciating your long hair. And my co-host just left the screen, but I'm good. I got this. Also, Marie, can I ask you, you've been feeling well. Does this make sense? Or would you say you've had a little very unsure? There she is. Yay, thanks for coming back. Okay, you had a birthday 4/26. That's fair. Have you also been feeling a little bit under the weather, Marie? And I just felt like a little bit of something around, I'm getting that like around my throat. So he's, your dad, he's a really good supporter of yours. I feel like he's 2 thumbs up. I mean, like you're going to be fine. Like he doesn't have any problem saying what's on his mind. I got to tell you that he's very sure of himself. So you would always understand that he's very sure of himself also. Okay, and you also have your hair that grew long, right? I mean, your dad's with you. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, he was a Marine. He has no problem telling it like it is. And I really feel like he used his voice to communicate very well to people. He's telling me he has a lot of friends, and then I feel like he has a Bob over there. I felt like a Bob, another B name, very charismatic, but he has no problem connecting and making friends. So you're very sure of that. Also, he mentions hats. So I feel like you have one of his hats, Uncle Bobby. Thank you very much. And Uncle Bobby is over there with him in spirit, Marie. Does that make sense? Uncle Bobby's in spirit because he's just talking about that name, Bob. So let you type that chat in. But once again, he talks about his hats. I want to mention that about your dad. When he mentions that, yeah, I think so, right? I think it's, hats. Also, when we mentioned you were a little bit sick. I mean, he's like, you're even unsure about going to the doctors or like, you're really at that in-between state. But he says, look, relax, because you have a way of, and then this makes sense, Marie, you have a way of either getting worked up. I know a lot of people are very sensitive right now to what's happening, but you just kind of have a way of going out and getting everything you can to take care of it. And he's telling you that's it, but you have really nothing to worry about is what I'm telling you. I just kind of keep getting 2 thumbs up. Also, your father's mentioning something about a little boy. Do you understand a little boy, Marie? Do you have a little boy? Oh, you're going to the doctor's tomorrow. I really get a sense that everything's going to be fine tomorrow with you, Marie. There's a little boy coming around me. Also, I have to just mention, Marie, I don't know if I'm connecting with you or someone else is coming through. I might be moving on. You have a grandson. Do you have a grandson that either has your father's name or your father's middle name? Because I just want to carry on that. I kind of keep wanting to carry on that Dan name or that, Daniel name. So I'll let you type that in. But once again, your dad is with you, sending you lots and lots of hugs. Okay, not sure, family, not talking to me. I'm not sure what that means, but I get a sense that your dad talks in numbers with you. So if you see the 333 on the clock or the 444, he gave me the number 8, you know, with you too. Like 8 is well, I think that's also maybe a symbol that you're supposed to understand, you know, that infinity symbol, the number 8. But lots of love from your dad. If anything, he's taking his hat off to you. Okay, he's taking his hats off to you. So I just want to say thank you so much for letting us bring through your dad tonight. Okay, lots of love to you, and that he's around you and he's with you. Okay, he's got your back. You're not alone. All right, Marie, thank you again. Okay, peace and blessings to you. All right, thank you. Okay, and Allison.
Okay, well done, Cheryl.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, Cheryl.
Okay, let me see. I've been connecting with a couple people here, but I'm just gonna see if okay. Interesting. I feel like there are a couple people here, but I'm gonna go with this person. But before I do, let me just see. Okay. All right, I'll go with, I feel like 3 different people here, and so it's just like they're all trying to come through at once. I'll go first with, I felt like I was with somebody's son. So if it's not your son, I feel like you would know someone who lost a son. And I also feel like maybe the name Justin, it doesn't have to be his name, but it could be a name connected to him as well. So let me just ask, because I felt actually 2 different sons from 2 different families coming through, and they were quite different. So has anybody lost a son other than Kelly? Okay, Laura. All right. Okay. So I'm just wondering which son to go with, because the other son I know is connected to the name Chris. It doesn't have to be his name. He's a little bit older. So the first son feels like he's between his teens and his early 20s. The second son feels like he's between his mid-20s to his 30s. Do either of those make sense for you, Laura? First son, okay. And do you also understand the name Justin, any kind of Justin connection? Yes, okay, so that was the first person coming through out of the 3. So let me ask you if you can start your video, or if you can at least unmute your audio. Can you hear us? Hi, Laura.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. So let me connect back in. So this first son, the son that's coming through, you would understand that he was in his teens to early 20s. Yes.
Yes.
And you would also understand the name Justin. How does the name Justin connect, please?
Would be his best friend.
It's so interesting. They've been bringing their best friends in recently. I had someone else bring in the name Corey, and that was that son's best friend. So a lot of times they do, your son will do that because either something's going on with Justin right now, and it's like kind of support and shout out for Justin.
Yeah.
So just know that if you can let Justin know that your son is watching over him, that he's being a little bit funny right now. He's putting on his little angel wings for him and letting him know he has a guardian angel.
Thank you.
So I just feel like Justin is going through some hard times. Does that make sense, please?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and I feel like he's making some bad choices. Does that make sense, please?
They're getting better. Yeah.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I continue to connect with your son, let me just, the other thing is as I was connecting to his personality, really nice boy, really nice boy. And I feel like your son didn't have a mean bone in his body. Do you understand that, please?
Yes, yes.
I just feel like that just wasn't even his, like, it wasn't even in his mind frame or mindset, he just, you taught him to treat everybody fairly and everybody equally. He saw everybody, as equal, and, just really an all around nice boy.
Yes, yes.
Okay, as he continues to blend with me, let's see. Sorry, I have allergies that don't help when I try to breathe, but interesting. Did he have difficulty breathing?
No.
Okay, because the thing is like, I feel like as I'm passing this area, this breathing area becomes difficult. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes.
So not in a medical sense of I have an illness, but in a medical sense of this is what happened to me.
Yes.
Okay, because I just know, like, as I was trying to breathe, like he was just telling me this whole area, he had difficulty breathing. He wants to let you know that he was in although it didn't look good, like there was no pain, there was no physical pain. And for you to know that. Does that make sense for you?
Yes, thank you.
And he just wants you to know it was like numb. No, like all the nerve endings just didn't fire up, or, it was just like there's no pain. So it was a very although it might not look this way, it was a very peaceful passing for him. It was a very peaceful transition for him. Do you also understand grandmother being on the other side?
Yes.
Because he wants to say he's with grandma. He's with grandma. And she's spoiling him rotten.
That would be true.
So he's letting you know that, he's in a really good space, being spoiled rotten by grandma. For some reason, they're playing cards. So did grandma like to play cards?
I don't know if she liked to play cards, but he did.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny, because I just know that they're playing cards together.
Okay.
So just know that as well. And message for you. Do you also have a daughter?
I do, yes.
Okay, because I just feel like he watches over his sister as well. And it's like, shout out to sister. She seems really creative. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's making me feel like she really is very creative. But I also feel like she has a connection to the spirit world as well. I also feel like open to that world. So how old is she?
23. She just turned 23.
23. Okay. So yeah. So I just maybe pay for her to pay attention to her dreams, because I do feel like communication does come through to her. Maybe she misses it, but she does have that line, that connection. Do you also know who Phil or Philip is, please? Phyllis?
Phil, Joe? Phil?
Phil, Philip, Phyllis. Could be Phyllis.
Phil, Phyllis, or Philip. I can't think of it.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's funny. He's being funny. Two things. One, I think you'll be able to place this name later, but he just did a play on words. With me, when I went back to try and get more information, he's like, they got to fill up their gas tank. So, do you know, is like one of you notoriously like late in filling up your tank?
Yeah, that's probably me.
Okay, all right. So he just like made the word fill up to fill up the gas. So he's like,
okay.
But I do know that name, Philip or Phyllis, will be placed. You'll just maybe have to think about that as well. So lots of love from your son. And who's the hunter? Who has the gun?
Oh gosh, we don't really have any hunters in the family.
So if it's not a hunter, it could be military. So, and it feels like a second person stepping in. So it could be like, think about your family, your husband's family. I just know that they show me they got.
Yeah, that could be one of the family members
Okay.
in the distance. Yeah.
In the distance. Okay, so just know that they're stepping in as well. And lots of love from your son. Know that when it's your turn, which is no time soon, that he will be waiting for you with open arms. You will 100% be seeing each other again, be spending time with each other again. And until then, just know that you develop, this type of relationship through signs, symbols, and synchronicities, that you're able to communicate with one another, okay? Lots of love.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Brian, you know Brian?
Do I know a Brian?
That was the last name that came through, Brian.
Brian. I'm not sure, but I'm going to think about that one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That was wonderful, Allison. I could feel that. So heartfelt.
That was beautiful, Allison. Both of you did amazing.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed those readings. So
Happy
thanks.
for you, Laura. Got a reading today. Yeah.
So it's 8 o'clock now. What shall we do? Shall we do like a quick little couple intuitive readings? Or you're tired, Allison? Did you want to kind of maybe run it short and go to bed?
Well, I've been going since like really
I know.
This morning, but we have so many people here. So go ahead, guys. Let's do a couple of intuitive readings.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? We want to, because I'm going to give away a reading too. So like I did last week. So why don't we do we want to just pick somebody and read for them, like who we feel drawn for? Like maybe we each do just like a quick little 1-question reading and keep it short, like 5 minutes or less. Do you want to do that, or do you want to answer questions? How do you guys want to do it?
I'd like to answer a question if someone has a question, and I'd love to participate. I can't wait for you to do your contest again, because that's always a highlight. It's like Kelly does. I'm so glad you're going to do that again.
Right now, what my contest is going to be. Allison, private message me. But yeah, so if you guys want to ask, just okay, my relationship, please. Somebody's on iPhone. You can name yourself if your phone, if your name says iPhone, you can rename yourself. That way we know who you are.
But or you could just type in the chat box what your name is.
Oh, that's a great one, Allison. Thank you. I've got my question. Should we do my contest now, or do
let's do the contest now, Kelly.
The person who will correctly guess my daughter's my daughter's age.
Oh,
win. First person to guess my daughter's age. Oh my gosh, they're going so fast. Nikki, see, you get a reading after all, Nikki. You're the first person. My daughter's 22. Good job. Everybody else is close, and good job. Thank you.
And
but
Carol
Nikki
is
put
so
it in
close.
first. You're obviously intuitive, Nikki. So Nikki, what I'm going to have you do, Nikki Leadus, is I want you to email me that you won the contest tonight, and I will send you a link for the reading. And I'm going to put my email in here right now under the comment, under the chat. I cannot type. So there is my email, and here's my website. I typed website instead of my website. So there's my email and website, Nikki. Just send me an email and say you're the contest winner tonight, and I will send you a link. And does anybody, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a reading, or are you? I know Allison's tired, so you don't have to do an Allison.
No, we could just it's whatever you want to do, Kelly.
I'll give you support.
Okay,
Yeah,
Allison will give us
support us. So why don't we answer a few questions, Cheryl? Like people are posting questions.
Okay.
You want to start and then I'll go?
Sure. Well, the iPhone person, her name is Liz, and I thought we'll just follow up with her.
Okay.
Liz has a question about her relationship. So,
Do you want them to ask their questions with their voices?
okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
So,
let's
Liz,
do
can
that.
we unmute you?
Let's see. Do you see her?
No.
She says iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz is
Oh, there's,
iPhone.
that's Elise, but no, iPhone guest. Unmute.
There, unmute. It's good.
Hello?
Hi, Liz. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. So do you have
Yay.
a question about relationship, like you're in a
My-
relationship, or about a new relationship you're wanting to
Yes.
have?
I've been in a 22-year relationship and it's been rough and I've been not knowing what to do.
Well, I feel like, let me just talk more about you real quick and then I'll let Cheryl tap in, but I feel like you're very much somebody who likes to enable and
Yes.
you're always trying to fix everybody and help
Yes.
people, and you don't always take care of you.
Yes.
Does that make sense? And I think it's really important for you to take a step back and look at like what you're doing. Are you happy? Is this the kind of life you want? Because we do create the life that we want. We manifest the life that we want. And if you're not happy, you need to create that life that you want. Now, you can't make somebody be who you want them to be. You have to accept them for who they are.
Uh-huh.
Or you need to move on and find what you are looking for. It's a difficult decision to make because I know that's a lot of time you've put into this relationship.
Yes, and I feel like I'm the only one doing the work and there's
Well,
no
that-
compromising, no balancing or compromising.
And that's what I feel as well. I feel that you're taken for granted a lot of times, not just in this relationship, but in many relationships in
Oh,
life.
yes.
You're always giving. So it's time for you to start loving you and
Uh-huh.
setting those boundaries. And we teach people how to treat us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have to teach people how to treat you by having these boundaries and having things that you just shouldn't put up with anymore. You deserve better. You are a good person and you need to love yourself more. And that's the problem here. Okay.
Yes. Thank you
That's
so
what
much.
I
That's
see.
what my daughters tell me all the time.
Yeah. I do see you making some changes, but I know it's hard for you to change.
It
So
is.
I
It's
feel like,
scary.
yeah, I feel like maybe getting some counseling from somebody that's like neutral in the situation.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And just having somebody to talk to each week.
Okay. Okay.
Can I
And I
say-
watch you ladies every week and you guys been awesome and helpful.
Thank you.
I just want
Yay.
to quickly chime in and
Yes.
say
Yes.
that if you decide, to go in a different direction, Liz, that support will be there for you. So, don't feel like you're going to be doing this or at it alone. It will be like the troops, the support will surround you and be there, to help you through this.
Yes, I do have a really good support system. And it's just hard because I've had 3 relationships. And geez, I've been in a relationship since I've been 11 and I'm 50 now. And they've all been the same. It's just me doing. And it's never been anything for me.
I have something to say. I wanted to say, Liz, thank you so much for your question tonight. And thank you so much for, honoring the 3 of us ladies with your question. My feeling is I'm in agreement with Kelly and Allison that my take on it, I agree with them, but I felt like you need a bodybuilder, you need a life coach. You need a love coach. You need a bodybuilder, meaning someone who can build you up because
Yes.
you are so much stronger than you realize. And you just need someone to remind you of that. You need someone to tell you like, look, those are your muscles and you can get out of this situation.
Yes.
And, that's what I'm just feeling is someone to either hand you the tools, when we want to build our muscles, we need someone to hand us a weight and we practice that for a while and hand you the right tools to get out of this situation. But I know
Yes.
you can do it because you have a laser focused mind. And I know once you get your mind set on it, you can accomplish it. You will achieve it. Okay.
Yes.
And
Thank
your
you
family,
so much.
you're welcome. And your family does feel like the perfect support system. They really do. I mean, they feel, very, very strong for you. So I'm happy that you have them, in your corner.
Yes, I do. And I'm happy. And it's just really hard because I do go to therapy, and I've been in therapy, and, you know, everybody's pointed me in this direction, but it's just hard for me to take the leap
It
because
is.
I feel sorry for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it's hard. And you're an empath. You know, as Kelly mentioned, you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're very sensitive. So you're an empath. And there's a great book out there by Dr. Judith Orloff called The Empath Survival Guidebook. She's a lovely lady, and she has Dr. Judith Orloff. She has free YouTube videos and on her website free information about her book. But a empath survival guidebook will teach you tools also. I mean, you can learn some really good tools by looking at that book. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today.
And what's her last name? Judy what?
Orloff. It's ORLOFF. And for anyone else out there that wants to Google her, it's Dr. Judith Orloff, ORLOFF. She's a psychiatrist, but she's very spiritual. She's written about the soul and the soul's journey and your spiritual awareness. I mean, she's incredible. I think she still lives in Santa Monica or in California. But a lovely, beautiful light worker, as all of us are on the call tonight. So I hope that helps you.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
So much. I just been so stuck for so long.
Well,
Thank you.
We're here to help you get unstuck. So thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Well, that was, I'm okay. I thought I was muted for a second. That was beautiful, Cheryl. Thank you. That was great advice too.
I want to say one more thing, you know, because she said she feels sorry for him, but you know what, you may also be releasing him and allowing him to grow, you know, as a human and as a soul. So you may actually be doing him a favor by no longer enabling.
That's true. Okay, so that was beautiful. Should we do one more, and then it's getting late, or should we I think we should probably close up. I know that it's late. Allison's tired, and my husband and son are sitting in the other room here. I can hear them. They're tired too. So sorry guys, we're gonna kind of end it. I know usually we go to like 8:15 or 8:20, but I think we got to end it here a little bit short, just a few minutes. But thank you everybody for coming through. We'll be back next Wednesday. Check out Allison's website for her upcoming events. Check out my website for my upcoming events, and Cheryl's website for her upcoming events. So if you guys want to just post your websites in there one more time.
I will.
If anybody wants them. And then you guys can copy them. And on the post in Facebook, I'm going to post links to everything tomorrow or tonight maybe. I just have to put it all together. I didn't have time today. So when you go back to my page and you see this Facebook Live, at the top of the post, there'll be all the links to Allison's events, Cheryl's stuff, and my stuff. I'm going to put it all in there. Okay. So I hope that helps as well. But you should be able to find everything on our websites and things like that. All right. Did you put your stuff in there? Did I do
I'm
it?
in. I did.
Oh, did I do it to everybody, or did I just do it to somebody who messaged me?
I can do a spirit communication for Allison. I don't know if she went somewhere or not.
I'm sorry, Carol. I didn't know I was on your name. I guess you messaged me. When you guys message me privately, it switches my to you only, and I don't realize it.
It does.
And I can't tell that it's private sometimes because it happens so quick. So I'm sorry if I don't respond. But there's my website. Yeah, you can switch it to everybody, and then I can find it better. I know I keep getting stuck on private to everybody. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna say good night. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next week. Thank you for coming, and I hope that everybody, this link will be a good link every week. We might have to add a password because of things happening on Zoom, but I don't want to add the password. So hopefully I'm going to put out to the universe that it stays with all beautiful people like it has been, and we continue with this way. Okay. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye guys. Good night.